Hello children, good morning. This is Zakia, our English teacher from DHSS. I'm going to take a poem, third unit, All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. So this poem, All the World a Stage, what is the idea you're getting? All the world a stage. Well, Shakespeare has compared life with a stage. He used different words to beautify the pure poem in a wonderful way. Similar to Hindu mythology, we see that in Vedas life is divided into 4 parts, isn't it? So Shakespeare in this poem divided it into 7 parts. The poem has similar meaning as in the Vedic book describing how person enacts in the whole life. So let me give you the introduction about the poet William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called as England's national poet, the Bard of Avon. So here he tells that life is compared to a stage. They have their exist and their entrances. That is, all the people take birth and then dies after a certain period of time, So when man enters into the world, he has 7 different ages or phases to go through. So when he goes through these ages, he has to play different roles. That is what he's describing in this poem. 7 stages of a man. Now let us see what is the first stage. In the first stage, he states that it starts as a being as an infant. Infant is a small baby, crying softly, innocently in his mother's arms, knowing nothing about the world outside. So this is the beginning of a new life. This is the first stage. And in the second stage, the infant grows into the boy, a boy who is going to school unwillingly. So here he compares creeping like a snail in the school direction. So the third stage comes, then evolves into a young man. So the schoolboy turns into a young man, full of energy, who falls in love, singing songs for his girlfriend. So after having done with all this, the man now turns in his responsibility, which is the 4th stage. So he becomes more responsible. He plays the role of a soldier. He is fierce, aggressive, brave, and always seeking for reputation. Then comes the 5th stage. Let us see what is in the 5th stage. So by the 5th age, the man has a fair, round belly. He almost becoming a little bit, a fat old man like. He is able to seek more wisdom, reflecting his valuable experience, which is keen to share. So he is able to give more experience to others. He becomes more wiser. In 6th stage, being that of a lean, thin and old man in his loose pantaloons, with the specs on his nose and pouch on his side. So then comes the last stage, 7th stage. The last stage is aptly referred as a second childishness. All the glory that he lived in all his life now comes to an end and will mark his existence. So the days are coming near. It get end. So he is in the state of being disregarded or forgotten stage. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, and sans everything. Sans is the French word. Sans means without. So almost in the last stage, he is without his teeth, without his eyesight is losing. So he has no taste. So almost he is losing everything. So this is how he beautifully describes with the beautiful words in the poem.